Good day. 90 live reps. Had some live reps with our special teams as well. So thought defense did pretty good today. I had to watch the film. I think first half was really controlled by a lot of what the defense did. But I think offense did some good things later on in the second half, and we had to watch the film. I can't really say exactly who won the side. I thought defense did better than they did last time. But I don't know if what that says, what statement that, how good they did. You know what I mean? I thought everyone played, we didn't hold anyone out, so it was a good day. 90 live reps, and I thought the guys handled it really well. Didn't really want to condition, but the guys wanted to do some extra conditioning, so we'll have a good lift tomorrow and be ready to have a good weekend off and refocus and get ready to finish up camp and get ready for Arizona.
Do you feel like this approach is getting the guys, just a chance to see where they're at as far as being able to play 4 quarters and understanding exactly where their bodies are going to be after, playing 45 minutes or whatever it be?
Yeah, I think so. And we've done, I think you've probably talked to a lot of players. We've done a lot of team stuff, and I think that's the best way to get good at football. And we're starting to see guys really compete, but it started getting a little chippy earlier this week, and it was nice that they were able to go live and pretty much let the pads do the talking. But I think we're, for the most part, healthy today, and so I'm really excited about that. But we'll get ready. I don't know how much more live we'll do. Next scrimmage we'll probably do a little bit, but not as much as this. So from 120 reps in the first scrimmage to now at 90, and I feel comfortable with where we're at. We'll see as we evaluate how we go at the next scrimmage.
What percentage increase have you seen in your team reps as opposed to maybe last year?
It's the most we do. That's what we do. That's want to get good at football, we have to play football, and we started looking at our practices, block versus randomized practices, and really have a focus in our practice, trying to get a little bit more of a strategy to our practices rather than just going out and doing things. There's a rhyme and reason for everything that we do now, and then practices. We keep our guys guessing, and we want to work on situations. But a lot of the 11 on 11 has been really good for our guys. Been good for our coaches too.
Sorry, how did your quarterbacks look exactly?
Good. They didn't throw any interceptions, so that was good. But our defense forced I think 1 turnover, which it was off of a fumble, and I can't say exactly, but I think we got about 5 or 6 sacks today, and had some good work. But I think the defense kind of fed up about hearing about the offense, and how great they were doing, and they wanted to do something about it. That's kind of what happens in camp. And now that we got 2 good scrimmages in, and this one was a really good film, we're able to evaluate our guys and start working on the depth chart, start working on guys that can help us on the travel squad, and finish up camp, but then get ready for Arizona. That's going to be the next focus.
What do you think is the most interesting story this team has to tell this year?
Oh, you probably have to ask them. Probably how nice their coach is and all that stuff. I don't know, but I don't know. I think this is a good group, and when you go through some adversity, you can find out how close the unit is. So I know our guys kind of have a chip on their shoulder. I've said this before, but it's a good position for us to be in. I think kind of like it a little bit. So now we have something to prove, and we're excited for it. We get to do it in 2 weeks.
Of the 2 quarterbacks that are vying for the starting job, did one of them have a better day than the other?
I don't know if I could say that. I think they played really consistent. It's crazy. They've been really good, those 2, and then they've been. I think the last scrimmage they're identical stats with completions, and I don't know what it was today, but I really couldn't see one doing better than the other, and we'll see if it continues or if I was just busy watching the defense more today, But I was pleased with them not turning the ball over. That was good, but I really just, on the other side of things, I want to see the defense be more disruptive and get some turnovers. So just on the live stuff, I think the quarterbacks are a little bit more mindful of the ball, and when you're playing every down football and trying to march down the field, it's a little different. They can, our offensive coordinator and play callers can really help them out too. So I think it's different when you're playing first, second, third down game type situation like we did in scrimmage, and that's why we wanted to keep it that way and not just create situations. We just did it as we could went along.
Is there a running back that's starting to step up after today's scrimmage that feel like can be the lead guy?
I don't know. I know a lot of guys got reps. I think Riley and Lopini got the bulk of the reps today. Squally got some early ones. I think they did some really good things with the reps, and we'll have to watch the film again. Towards the end, I thought the guys, the running backs, are starting to step up. Those 2 specifically, and then we're able to see Tyler in there get some reps too. So again, I'm just coming off the field, and it's never as good as you thought and never as bad. So I'm kind of like middle of it right now. So I'm going to be happy and sad after I watch the film.
It seems like the defense was hungry today. Was there a specific group on the defense that stood out to you the most, or just the defense as a whole?
The D-line did a good job at collapsing the pocket a little bit more. With our pressures and coverage, I thought we handled some man coverage really, really well. And I was just really pleased with them. I think the guys have a lot of pride and want to play, and they want to step up and make plays, and they want everyone to remember that they're still here too. So. And I think they did a pretty good job today, much better than they did the first scrimmage.
You've pushed competition this entire camp. Are you seeing the separation that you need to in order to be able to do that depth chart you're talking about?
I am. We're seeing a lot of good movement, and guys of 1s and 2s are really starting to step up. And now it's the next step. I said yesterday is to see who's the best guy and who's going to be the starter. We need more than just the 11 guys on offense and 11 guys on defense. So let's try to see how many starters and how many game-ready type players we can have.
Do you want an every down workhorse back, or are you going to go by committee, kind of like last year?
No, we need to have a guy that's going to be the starter. That's what they're competing for, and so we need to name a starter, and then knowing that the other guys will help complement him. So that needs to happen, and we'll get there.
What do you think of the offensive and defensive lines? I know you said you still need to look at the film, but initial impressions.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with the physical part of the O-line, and what it's done is it's made our defensive line step up and try to answer the call, because they were really moving the line of scrimmage the first couple weeks, and today I think our defensive line really stood their ground a lot better than they had in the past. And so I think competition is doing really well for those guys too. The D-line's making the O-line better, and the O-line's making the defensive line better. So.
Are you seeing any separation there on that O-line at center, or is it still kind of the three guys that we've been after about a week or so?
Well, we added Tristan to the mix, so I think it's still up in the air right now, and I actually personally feel comfortable with all three of the guys that have been snapping the ball. So it's just a matter of what gets our best 5 linemen there. And you see we've had different guys at different spots, and we have a versatile group that can play a lot of different positions. Tristan can play all 5, and so could Jacob, and so could James. So it gives us a lot of flexibility.